Let's see. Let's see. Is anyone gonna join? Hmm. 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 I should be live. Hold on. Forgetting something important. Obviously. Hello, Royal. Okay. Does everything look good on the streams? Everything look good? It's my first time streaming on YouTube. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First off, this music's just fire. You might not be able to hear it, but hold on. Where is it? It's on a different tab. Oh, good luck, Jordan. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool, Royal. Okay, cool. Hopefully this will go great. Okay, that should be good volume. Okay. So, who's ready to start these power rankings, eh? Who's ready? Who's ready? 'Cause I sure am. So, here we are. The power rankings of Groudon first. We are starting with Groudon first. As you see, we have the screen up here. We have the screen up here. We have my face cam right here, whichever way. But yeah, as you see, we're good. So, we're doing them in draft order first, and then we are going with whatever else. Let me just see. Hold on. I'm gonna do something. If anyone wants to get in LPL VC, I'll be there, and you can be on the live stream. Let's do that. Yo. Okay, so I'll start this. I'm in VC and LPL. If anyone wants to join and talk about teams with me, they're free to. So, we're starting with the Groudon division, which is 130 points, that can get 1 to 2 Ubers in each either get 1 to 2 Ubers, meaning like if they get 26, they can pair with a 19.0, and it's 45 points this time. Last season was 30 points, but now I think last season was 30. This season it's 45 with 26 pairing with the 19. So that's good to know. So nothing like Darkius. MMY, MMX Mewtwo, Marshall compare a second Uber, but things like Arceus Poison, which is still risky. What's the other one? Cali Ice. On top of my head, Cali Ice, Arceus Poison. But like Mon's like Reshiram compared to Palkia or something like that. But like yeah. So, is anyone ready to start?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Okay. Hello, Harrison.
What's up, bro?
What's up? So we're starting off with your team. So we're starting off with the Midtown Muse, coached by Harrison, which is in call right now. And they have Magearna, Pheromosa, Mew, Muckalola, Blissey, Dracovish, Pelipper, Superior, Palossand, and Mega Camerupt. And hold on 1 second. So would you like to say anything about your team?
Yeah, sure. I've never actually been in an Ubers League before. I'm very experienced in BBC. I know the Vish is a monster. This thing at 14 points was crazy. I've never played Uber, so I could be talking out of my ass. But the fact that this thing went to last round or second to last round was crazy to me.
Yeah.
I went for a nice Videf wall, some annoying Mon. Honestly, I had some advice from some people much better than me, so hopefully it came together pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Two Spadef walls in Blissey and Muck, but yeah, looking at it, I personally feel like this team would have been much scarier if that was a Mega Pert, just being real.
I can see it.
Because Mega Pert Rain with Vish is looking scary with Magearna and Pheromosa. And of course, you had to get your draft mask on Mew. So yeah, that's also something. So yeah, this team's is gonna be a very scary team for the people in this division to prep for. Like the versatility of Mew and Magearna is just insane. Being real, it's just insane. And then having to bring your Viz check when you have a superior is not ideal for any other one. Which means it's good, if you don't know. But yeah.
I'm glad you picked up on that. I totally went for the SERP to like fix my speed tiers a bit.
Yeah.
Like I know that freeze dry was going to be an issue. That's why I avoided the Mega Pert. I did not want to get swept by like a Kyurem or something.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Wiki Will and Evolated Godliness, I think. But yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be the Midtown Muse for that. Now, the next team we're gonna be going over is the Adorable Audino's, which are coached by Frandy1234. Originally they had someone draft for them, but they changed the entire draft. So now they have Arceus Ghost, Mega Diancie, Galarian Zapdos, Scizor, Hippowdon, Incineroar, Vaporeon, Miltank, Dhelmise, Rotom and Muck. Hi, Steering, we can hear you.
Are you streaming that, or is that?
Yeah. I'm on YouTube streaming, but yeah,
Continue on.
looking at it, we have our, looking at my opponents, honestly, this team's honestly very good, because, like, it's all balanced. It has balanced removal, except the removal's Dhelmise, Scizor, and Rotom, which is not the worst. This just has all the offense in Mega Diancie and Arceus Ghost, and like Galarian Zapdos is a threat, and Scizor can SD Bullet Punch stuff. And like Close Combat's also legal because it's his PLA mons. CC is also legal in this, so that's gonna be insane for Scizor. Yeah, Incineroar is a very good bulky pivot into Gyapdos or Ghostius. And Vape can flip turn. Really good team. Like, really good team. Rotom can Volt Switch too. Just the one thing I don't like to see is that there's... Your ground is Hippo, which kind of takes off, but I guess I could see why Hippo can help because it gives Mega Diancie a Spadef boost in Sand. But yeah, besides that, ugh. And Muck's a 1-point is... I think it's a 2-pointer. It's a poison type that doesn't get the knock, which is just unfortunate. I don't see what Mug does on this team, honestly. Ground Poison for Ground Poison that doesn't even get T-Spikes. Big sad. Next team is going to be the Kolkata Corviknight Riders, coached by Royal S. Schmidt. And so, as we see, they have... They grab Eternatus, Corviknight, Mega Gallade, Aromatisse, Tangrowth, Blastoise, Shuckle, Blacephalon, Morpeko, Kartana, and Bidoof. So, looking at this, Eternatus is very scary, because it's Eternatus, and if you do not know, I have been traumatized by Eternatus. So, I've been traumatized by Eternatus. I've been traumatized by Eternatus a lot. So, looking at it more, we have looking at this team more, I really like the Eternatus Mega Gallade Corviknight. That's a very good combo. I'm just surprised why there's a run for Aromatisse. I'm just gonna be real.
Good hold.
Like, I guess it's a good fairy with Wish, but and I know Sylveon was gone at the time. I think Clef was too. So you could have gone Florges, which is honestly better in Ubers because it's a Spadef wall for like the Reshiram and like the Palkias or whatever, I guess. But yeah, this is a pretty good team. Like, I really like the double steal in Corv cards because Corv's a defensive, card is offensive. I guess it's just really hard for this team. Actually, no, this team's actually good. Like, it has the webs for Eternatus, but like looking at this team, if Mega Gallade, Blacephalon, and if Mega Gallade and Blacephalon die, honestly, no, this team's actually pretty good. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I really like this team. Next team we're gonna go over is the Compton Criplops, and so as we see, they have Arceus Poison, Urshifu Single Strike, Heatran, Zygarde, Tapu Fini, Ditto, Thundurus, Decidueye, Frosmoth, and Cutiefly. Now I go, how the heck did Zygarde last until Grace? How?
Good question.
How did it last until Grace? Anyway, Ditto is very good on this team because it can force prep. You might be like, this team doesn't have the best removal, which it doesn't, but looking at how Arceus wants to play every week, it might run defog each week. Now that's gonna be a stretch, but here's what I mean by that. Urshifu murders everything that's not a fairy type. Arceus comes on the fairy types. It only needs Judgment, Recover, could run defog every week, or something like that. Like, it has the potential to run defog every week.
There's still Zygarde, there's still like, not Zygarde, Fini plus fucking Decidueye.
Yeah, there's also Fini and Decidueye for removal, and Thundurus to an extent. But
There's
also
still real removal, I think it's fine.
yeah, and also Heatran Zygarde with this team's honestly insane against Arceus and with Arceus Poison Urshifu, and adding Ditto on top of that, this team's just insane to fight. Oh, I forgot to point the Cutiefly. Oh well, there's also a 1-point Cutiefly, Weber, I guess, whatever. But yeah, next team we're going over is the Delaware Dodrio, coached by Hysterically. So they have Ho-Oh, which is, by the way, the music that ad playing in the background is the Ho-Oh theme, so that's fitting. They have Ho-Oh, Clefable, Slowbro, Umbreon, Donphan, and Jolteon, Serena, Fortress, Audino, Cobalion, and Naganadel. So very nice last round Naganadel. Nobody could snipe you, so that was honestly very good. Ho-Oh is I really like this team because it's like bulky. It has regen with
It's semi-stall.
yeah, it's semi-stall. It has Ho-Oh with regen with Slowbro, Clef and Audino. Serena can U-turn into the regens. Fortress can baton pass. Umbreon can baton pass.
Main offensive threat is a Mosconado.
The offensive threat is Naganadel and Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh can honestly be insane with like Choice Band, Brave Bird, something like that. And
Yeah,
you really do not need boots every week because you have 3 really good rabbit spinners on your team. The interesting choice to go with double evolution. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, Cobalion also gets Volt Switch. So yeah, that's gonna be a good combo for this.
Let's destroy this team.
Why is it?
Let's destroy this team.
I mean, they have an Umbreon and an Audino, so
Don't
it's
Oh.
not that bad.
But
It's just like,
this team fully relies on spin.
yeah, in an Uber's metagame as well, semi-stall with regular Pokemon isn't that great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stall just in general, stall mons.
Oh, hi Celeste. How are you today? Harrison and Steering are on call at the moment.
Asher.
But
What's up,
Yo,
bro?
I'm also here.
and Asher. I did not know Asher joined. Okay, cool. But yeah, next team we're gonna go over is gonna be the Vancouver Vivians, and as you see on the stream, Yvelto's covered in bacon. Anyway, like Yveltal's covered in bacon because it's Bacon Bird.
Oh, yeah.
There's Mega Scizor, Latios, Seismitoad, Florges, Raikou, Nidoking, Emboar, Bronzong, Grotto, and Lickitung.
I love my team so much.
So the Vancouver Vivians, this team is really good. Like, Yveltal Mega Scizor, Latios, pick a sack. And you can pick a sack, there's no switching. Florges is very good because it can wish into Yveltal, Mega Scizor, and etc. I really like this team, but I don't like it for the fact that their only removal is Yveltal, Mega Scizor, and Florges.
And Latios.
That's it.
That's 4 removal mons, and half of them are pretty good at doing it.
Yeah, Mega Scizor is like really good.
Doesn't Laddie want to hold a choice item a lot of the time, though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Latios wants to run either Soldier or Choice Item a lot of the time.
I mean, isn't Yveltal like the best defogger in Umbers? Like,
Celeste, there is... Celeste, we don't have...
Get, like, roll lock, though.
Celeste, it's not Asher's team. Asher and the rest of us except Harrison are in Kyogre. So that's his Soul's team, but yeah. Looking at this, Scizor is... Scizor can run defog if it wants to, like... I personally have used Scizor. It really wants to run U-turn, BP, knock Roost every week. If it wants to run defensively, yeah, could run defense instead of knock, I guess.
There's enough to get by. Is the point. I think this team just struggle with the whole weakness though.
There's one team with 3 rapid spinners on it, so it's kind of hard to have good removal in this division.
That's true. Yeah.
Celeste, Asher's not in this division. Are you talking about Kyogre or what? I'm confused.
Talking general.
Or in general, anyway. Looking at this team, the next team we have, one of my personal favorites. One, Gliscor's tail is stuck in Mega Blaster's can, which is kind of funny. Also, I really like this team because, let me just say, this team is 2 of the best answers to Regieleki, like 2 of the best ways to leverage like go ham. Arceus Grass and Mega Blasters, 2 of the greatest ground killers for Regieleki to go burr. Legit. All you need to do is just kill something with Judgment or Shell Smash Surf. The ground types are gone and the Regieleki wins. It's that simple. Victini also is very good on this team. Registeel also.
That's simple.
What is it?
If only it actually was that simple.
Yeah, if only it was actually that simple.
That FWG core though is very nice.
Yeah, I've used a similar one. I've used in the past Palkia with Arceus Grass Victini, which was honestly insane. But yeah, I really like Registeel on this team because it I mean double Reggie is funny. But also, I'm really excited to see how Cleavor does on this team, because it has all the Legends moves. So U-turn, Dual Wing Beat, Roost, Defog, whatever you want to call it. But yeah.
There are 2 things that stand out to me as something I don't really
Go
like.
on.
First, there's no Dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was no Dark.
You're getting bullied by Psychics. Registeel can't naturally recover.
It can. It can.
Power sets rip.
Yeah, and I was like,
No
it's
dragon.
not good because I personally once had to check Mewtwo with Registeel. It was not a good idea. I had to run like Shadow Claw for that, and it didn't even do 30%. But yeah, that's Registeel
This
being.
team has one game plan, and if it goes south, this team could run into a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Just by itself, they kind of do it.
Setup heavy. Like, without setup, Mega Blaster is kind of meh. Victini can go Band-Aid, but then Arceus needs to combine, Cleaver needs to Swords Gens, Glasgow needs to Swords Gens, and in Uber's metagame, you're not really getting that many turns.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you're not sitting in front of an Eternatus and clicking Shell Smash.
Yeah.
As Seb said earlier, though, it's like this team's goal is to clean things up for Regieleki to open that game up for it, but it has to do that or win Blast Ups.
Yeah.
I don't see any other real way this team.
Like, this team sounds very good. But yeah, the next team we're gonna look at is the Kentucky Crocodiles. Kentucky Crocodiles coached by, I think they're coached by Sir Shylordy. Anyway, they have Mega Lucario, Ashgren, Lando T, Rotom Heat, Slurpuff, Rillaboom, Azelf, Komala, Kyurem, and Quillfish.
I see a trash grind. I throw up a little bit inside.
I love this team.
Oh my gosh, I just realized its legit name is Trash Grind. I just realized that.
Good. It is.
I
think
just
the last
realized
pick,
that.
Kyurem, it's interesting.
It's a great pick on it.
Yeah, Kyurem's
Really,
interesting.
Kyurem, like second to last pick. That's
Yeah.
After Komala, like what?
Komala, Kyurem. But yeah, Mega Luke is really good on this team. Like,
Hyper offense. I like this.
it is.
Yeah,
It's
Slurpuff,
really good hyper offense
Wow.
with webs. Remember, it does have webs. One thing I really like about this team is Rotom can set screens for Luke. Because I remember I used to fight Mega Luke behind screens, and it's bulky enough to set up an SD and then just destroy your entire
Grind's
team.
also very solid for it.
Plus, remember that Mega Luke does have Mach Punch, so that's
This is
also
one of my
something to know.
favorite team I've seen so far. I think it
My problem-
really fits into that HO style. Is this
Yeah.
player, if Shylord replays this team
Yeah.
to a team and they fully buy into that HO, this team should do really, really well.
It should, yeah.
Of a hyper offense team.
He also has double Intimidate, though.
Is,
Yeah.
their fairy is Slurpuff, and Slurpuff wants to go boom. And then in a metagame full of
Does someone go boom? I thought
you
it
really don't
it
want
just
to boom.
belly drums and clicks play rough
No,
or
you set
whatever.
up sticky webs, then you go boom. That's like what Slurpuff does on hyper offense.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah,
And then like you're
Yeah.
stacking your fairy and like where's your Draco meter switching?
yeah.
Fair.
Next team we're looking at is the White College Dreadnoughts, coached by Liger. They have Mega Mewtwo Y, Tapu Koko, Ursaluna, which is honestly insane, Skarmory, Komodo, Drapion, Kukumuku, Darmanitan, Shaman, and Smeargle. As we see here, Mewtwo Y and Komodo are very good together. Like, they're just very good together. Like, you basically just bring momentum, which isn't the best. Your only momentum mons are Darm, Smeargle, Larry, and Coco. Not the best, but
I feel like it's a really weird mix of hyper offense and bulky offense.
yeah, and also just remember, there is no switching to Ursaluna in the format, so good luck with that.
Entirely fair. It's just, I mean, you can always make one, but yeah, there's just. Asher's right. There does seem to be something.
Like-
Like a Smeargle and a Skarmory on the same team, and a Pugumuku with like Smeargle hyper offense. I don't know. It just seems like
I mean, Smeargle
Like,
makes some
with this team-
sense.
with this team you want to like use Smeargle and like keep the momentum up, right? Like you have
Yeah.
your webs, you have your whatever. But then you
Spore,
bring in a
webs,
Pugumuku or a Skarmory that like immediately kills all your momentum.
But
Something
also-
just feels weird.
but also web, but also Spore terrain is a bit weird. Like, being real, bit weird.
Speed gap between Coco and Shaman.
Oh yeah. Wait. I mean, it's not that bad. It's between Coco and Shaman.
Yeah, then 100 has to run defense all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like this team. Like, this team is very good. Like, Mega Mewtwo Y can claim anything. Remember, it plots up and then just wins. Honestly, being real.
It definitely can.
Next team we're gonna go over is the Duke City Glaciers that
Quick
have.
question: Do you have a list of like rankings, or you just?
Yeah, I do. They're at the end.
Okay. Okay.
Duke City Glaciers. They grabbed Ice-Heart of the Goat, so that's something. And the mascot, I guess. Dragapult, Megalopony, Empoleon, with Roost, by the way. Volcarona, Whimsicott, Tyranitar, Seadra, Mudsdale, and Crobat. So looking at this team, it's very insane. I really like one of these teams, but the reason why this team is going to be a bit low is because why is there a Seadra? Why is there a Seadra? If I see Seadra get 1 kill, I will be amazed.
There's something that feels like...
I've seen Diglett get a kill in Gen 1 league. So
Yeah, but Seadra, it's a Seadra.
Diglett's better than Seadra. Cali Ice seems really weird to me on this one.
Yeah, honestly saying, because here's the thing. They're speed tiers. That's the reason, like, it's 142, 135, but Trick Room.
And 130 in Crobat as well. It doesn't have to be Trick Room, obviously, but this team practically removes the Trick Room option.
Yeah. I mean...
You could do something like Trick Room Whimsicott with, like, a Misty Explosion into, like, Banded Ice.
It could, yeah.
Honestly, that's honestly an insane strat, honestly. But also, just want to say, like, if you're, like, Poor Megalop are both obviously insane mons, like, honestly.
I mean, I'm just looking, like, compared to the Cali Ice team with Kyogre, for example, which we'll get to. The pieces, the fast mons here don't.
Yeah, Glimpse does have a very good team here. But yeah,
It's solid, but just...
Well, also, he had, his Dragapult and Cali Ice have weaknesses to Ghost, and Lop just completely counters that weakness.
yeah.
So it's just
I wouldn't say Lop's the Ghost, Tyranitar for the Ghost Switch-in.
Yeah, and also, there is only 2 fire resist on this team. That's it.
Yeah.
Which is Dragapult and Tyranitar. Seadra does not count as a fire resist. Just want to say that now. It does
I
not.
think even like Seadra can cut it.
It does not.
You have a Tyranitar. Unless, like,
Yes, but watch it be like, and like, for example, what how does an Infernape beat this team? How do you beat Infernape? Like a Scarf Infernape.
Crobat.
Scarf Infernape.
Fizdef Crobat probably does it, so does like Fizdef Mudsdale.
Yeah.
They have ways. Like,
They have ways. They do have ways. But yeah.
Not bad. I just don't like the synergy with Cali Ice. That's all I can really say about it.
Yeah, same. I feel like this team would have been better with Ultra Necrozma.
Also, Sep, reading chat, you may want to turn us up.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me make y'all. Let me make y'all max volume real quickly.
Or just turn yourself down. Either or.
I agree with Skep somewhat, just the fact that fighting is going to be an issue here. Like, as soon as Dragapult starts taking damage, pivoting in and out on rocks, like, the hole is going to be there. Like, Urshifu would be a problem for this team.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Sneasler does nothing to this team. Sneasler, I mean...
That's just one mon, though. Why would
yeah, I know, but I'm saying, because
I just feel like
you could run Defensive Crobat. Defensive Crobat could cut it.
I see Defensive Crobat being actionable a lot here because it is holding together a lot of this team's weaknesses.
Yeah, it honestly is. Defensive Crobat. And nice job getting Crobat last round. That was honestly nice.
The point is, this team is very solid. I just don't like how Cali Ice fits into this team.
Yeah, me neither.
That's
like
all I really have to say about it.
Yeah.
It's really
like when you have one Uber choice.
It's too fast for Cali Ice. I think if he had a couple more slow mons, it could work, and you could be like the fastest team and also the slowest team.
Even just somewhat slower mons, like having like 3 mons above 130 on a team with Trick Room sometimes is just a little off.
And also, one win con every game I see is Volk.
Cali Ice is a win con every game because it's a Cali Ice though, so you're fine.
Yeah, but also Volcarona could win games if it needs to.
Oh, for sure.
It's a lot harder for Volk to win games in Cougars.
Yeah. So yeah, we've talked about this team long enough. Next thing we're gonna talk about is Hope Speak Deoxys. So they have Mewtwo, Tornti, Primarina, Hydreigon, Neoqueen, Mienshao, Licky, Rotamo, Magmortar, Mega Aggron, and Aurorus. So looking at this team, Mewtwo clicks button. Legit, that's it. Mewtwo.
Oh, the screen looks so cluttered. Where's the Mega Aggron? God.
It's right. It's behind the Mienshao.
And the Aurorus. It's behind 3 mons.
It's right behind the. It's right behind the Mega Aggron.
Sure.
Look at it. Look at it. Has the spike, but yeah.
I'll
outside of Mewtwo, I don't like this team's offense that much. I guess there's Hydreigon, but like
you gotta remember, you gotta remember, offensive 20 also is one come with plot.
There's definitely actual offense on this team, Asher.
Yeah, there's way more offense, like Mewtwo.
It's like an Uber's League though, right? So like,
but,
you're gonna have to bring through much fatter Pokemon.
But yeah, I get that, but like, think of it. Plot 20 exists. Specs Prim is a very good wall breaker. Neoquin with Life Orb.
Slow, man.
Hydreigon.
Specs Prim.
Yeah, people are. It's fine enough to take a hit and can actually throw off.
I guess. Okay. I guess
and like,
my play style.
I personally would grab a ghost type on this team if I'd be real, cause to pair with Mienshao.
I mean, it's not a normal weakness per se. I think the bigger issue I have with this team is it doesn't have natural recovery outside of Wish Passing Licky Licky.
That too.
You're leaning on that, and this team does, as Azure did, wants to wear things down.
Yeah. Wait, actually,
it's literally a pivot team, right?
No, I mean, to be fair, you're saying nothing gets recovery, right?
Hydreigon Roost doesn't count.
That doesn't.
Remember, Mewtwo could run recover.
Okay, yeah, fine.
You don't want to use recover on Mewtwo. Like, you want to put specs on that and get killed.
No. People prefer Life Orb over specs, honestly.
It's definitely
on Mewtwo.
Yes.
It just, that's, again, I'm nitpicking a little bit here, but that's my one little flaw with this team.
Yeah. That is something, yeah.
I think the offense is lacking, like what you initially had said.
Yeah.
Like Mewtwo for the Uber feels like, I don't know, how many points was Mewtwo, if you don't mind me asking?
Mewtwo was 29. No, wait, it was 28.
28.
It was 28.
It's like right in that middle ground where he's close to 2 Ubers, but it leans to the 1.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's still solid though.
This seems very good. Like Mewtwo into Scarf Manager can be honestly insane with
I think it's one of the better teams.
Yeah, I think it's honestly
it's a pivot team, but no recovery, right? No reliable recovery, and your main breaker's Mewtwo, so you're pivoting, chipping down things.
So the next thing we're gonna look over is Evelyn's team and the Del Streepies. So they have Marshadow, Jirachi, Arcanine, Manaphy, Sylveon, Lycanroc Dusk, Gligar, Rosewood, Mega Audino, Sneasel, and Emolga. So I know Evelyn tried to do a cute theme, so
I was gonna say, so it's like an LCT.
It's like a cute theme, but looking at it, your only removal is Gligar and Emolga, so that's not good whatsoever.
Huh.
Having your removal being Gligar and Emolga is not the best. Marshadow can collect, I mean, Marsh has no switches besides Hisui and Zoroark, so that's something.
Marshadow is just Marshadow.
Yeah, it's just Marshadow, and like you have a lot of pivots. You have U-turn Irachi, U-turn Manaphy, U-turn Baton Pass Sylveon, U-turn Gligar, Volt Switch Emolga. Like this seems honestly very good, and it has spikes in Roserade, so that's very nice as well. And like Lycanroc Dusk, like in Dusk, Marshadow and Arcanine and Roserade is like the only offense really, because there's no Tail Glow Manaphy. Like, you know what I mean? Sorta.
I get it. I think, yeah. Wearing water weakness on this team too.
The water resist
Manaphy
is Roserade and Manaphy.
It's not strong enough.
Yeah, it's not. Like, those two don't take on Palkia. Like, Palkia will just destroy this team.
Mm-hmm.
The defensive mons aren't good enough to be defensive mons in Ubers.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive Gligar doesn't cut it. Defensive Arcanine doesn't cut it. Mega Audino's okay.
Mega Audino counts.
Mega Audino's okay, but everything
else
is like...
Sure,
it might work in like other draft leagues, but this doesn't work in Ubers. None of these want to take hits from base 170 special attack stats.
Yeah, so next we're gonna look at is the New York New Kings, which have Arceus Dragon, Mega Metagross, Keldeo, Zapdos, Zaru, Typhlosion Hisui, Tapu Lele, Piloswine, I forgot to put in, Quiver Hisui, and Ferroseed. So, looking at this team, there's a big speed gap. 95 to 50.
85 to 50.
people aren't gonna speak you for Quillfish.
Or Pilot Swine or Pharisee. I don't think it's a huge issue.
Like, if you find like a Mammal Swine, it can run max HP, max attack.
Like, sure, but it almost always does anyways. It's knock weak. It's so knock weak.
Very knock weak.
Nothing likes losing its item per se, and you have 3 Eviolite Mons on this team.
And like, to be fair, there's, I mean, Arceus does take knock, but that's it.
Also, it's weak to Ghost Spam.
Huh?
It's crazy weak to Ghost Spam.
Yeah, Quillfish does not count.
Quillfish Hisui works, I guess, with Eviolite could be okay.
And Zarude, but like for example, where's the ghostiest switch on this team? There is none.
There isn't. This team needs a normal type, and it needs it bad.
And yeah, you normal type badly. Like, I'd say maybe get P2. P2 would fit so perfectly on this team, honestly.
I have the same problem with like Pharisee as all the other defensive mons, and Quillfish Hisui as like the other defensive mons. They don't have enough bulk to be inhibitors. Like, it's not enough.
So, next thing we're gonna go over is, the Willis Wells Dragons, coached by Wiki Will. So, yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, let's see. Looking at this, I'm just seeing who's in call. Okay, everyone's still in here. Okay, so.
No one left.
Looking at this, they have Mega Mewtwo X, Garchomp, Mandibuzz, Ferrothorn, Toxapex, Gengar, Entei, Rotom Frost, Wigglytuff, and Rabombi. So, looking at this, this team.
Mandy, Hex, Ferrothorn. Please, just leave.
There's real bulk everywhere. There's real offense everywhere.
Please, just go home.
This team's really slow.
No one wants to fight Mandy, Ferrothorn, Toxapex. Please.
And Wigglytuff to an extent. But also, there's a whole Mega Mewtwo X. There's a whole MMX.
I think this team's genuinely very solid. I think the Fly Witness is dumb. It's just very fine.
It's balanced. This is hyper balanced, I think. If that's even the word, I don't know if it's hyper balanced.
Just balance. It's great.
It's just balance. Like,
but it also just holds every mon here. I think the best thing about this team is that every single mon here holds up maneuvers. Except Wigglytuff.
I was gonna say, you almost admitted it. You almost admitted it.
No, never. Every mon here holds up maneuvers. Fly type of bad.
For Wigglytuff to get 6 kills and prove
well, I will make sure
how to use
every week and make sure that
will on lead for Wigglytuff.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm looking at this now. This is a very good team. Like, it's very solid. So now, let's go to the next team.
That team just dodged a Brave Bird, but you know.
I mean, there's a Rotom Frost.
That's your bird spam switching, and you have to bring Rotom Frost every game to switch into bird spam. That's not real.
To be fair.
I mean, with a Toxapex
and Ferrothorn.
I think.
Both of these.
Wait.
Next question.
This is not. Why do you say Brave Bird?
That's why you use competitive Wigglytuff.
It's called this. It's called this. It's called Double Rocky Helmet with Iron Barbs and Rocky and Rough Skin for the Brave Birds.
Sure.
That's what it's called. But yeah. Next team, the Yuba City Yveltals have Palkia Origin, Landorus, Melmetal, Rotom Wash, Nihilego, Moltres Galar, Galvantula, Comfey, Conkeldurr, and Tauros.
I see it now, Will.
Why?
You spelled Will's team name wrong.
Wait, why?
You spelled the team name wrong on the dog. Willis is... instead of Wills. It's fine.
That's what it said in the freaking team thing!
On you. That's on you.
No, that is not! Logo dump! I'm searching there right now, logo dump!
Willis...
Wait, just go on.
Just go on, it's funny, though.
The C! Ah! That's not a C! Ah! Anyway, whatever. Yuba City Yveltals, I said the team already. Ah.
It's very
Fairy
speed
is a
cluttered.
pumpkin.
Look at its speed tiers, for the love of God.
What?
120, 110, 109, 108, 103, 101, 100. God damn, that's
wait,
cluttered.
what? Wait a minute, what?
Palkia Origin 120.
Yeah, 120.
Tauros, Ninetales, Galvantula, Nihilego, Landorus, and Comfey are all within 10 speed of each other.
Damn. And
Then it
also,
goes from 86 to 45.
wait, 100 to 80. No, 90.
What's your 90? What are you talking
Galarian
about?
Moltres.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot to copy that over. Haha, okay.
86 to.
Fine. 86 to 40 still point valid.
That's
still.
not good.
Wait. Seth, this team doesn't have a G-Mole.
It does.
The
It
doc
does.
doesn't say so.
Well, I missed that one transaction they put in Grace. It was Alone Ninetales for Gmode. I saw that in Grace, so I was like, oh, you seriously? Ah. But yeah,
Okay, fair.
they do have a Gmode, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then the final team, Bronx Bewares with Arceus
Wait,
Dang
we
Steel.
said literally nothing about the team.
What is it?
We haven't said anything about
Oh yeah, you're right. This seems very. I've been working on these slides since 1 p.m. and it's 5 p.m. So BBB. But yeah, Palkia.
Keep you in check.
Thank you. But yeah, Palkia clicks, specs, Hydro Pump, and murders everything in sight.
It's strong as shit.
Melmetal murders things with
For
choice.
that Arceus.
This team is very, very, very good. The one that I do not like is there's no Wish Passer.
I don't like this team's fairy. In Ubers, you need a good fairy, or at least a decent fairy.
Comfey does not cut it.
That's true.
I mean,
Ubers is a metagame run by.
to be fair, Comfey is a better fairy type than Mega Mole as your only fairy type. That's better at least. But yeah.
Fine, I can do that. Yeah, it does kind of want to Wish Passer. Other than that, it's pretty.
Because like Palkia,
solid.
Palkia just clicks specs buttons with Space Run or whatever. Or it could run sub focus point for the Blissies, but yeah, besides
Its
that.
hazard game's kind of weak.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's Rocks, Nihilego, Rocks, Lando, I. Like.
Lando never wants to run. Actually, yeah, Lando never wants to run rocks ever.
Oh, Deepak Conk. That's
Like-
part of the game.
Well,
I'm saying Deepak, but
the removal is Conk, Rotom, Lando,
Conk,
Comfey.
Great removal. I'm just saying it's Rocks. And it's
Yeah.
stuff. It's
No-
a good team.
Very good. And also,
It's honestly-
yeah.
I personally love this team.
It's very solid.
Next team we're gonna go over is the Bronx
Speed
Beaway.
tier. That's speed tier with painful. Yeah.
Yeah, the speed tier, but yeah, Bronx Bewares, Arceus Steel, Zero Aura, the GOAT, Mega Gardevoir, Excadrill, Milotic, Gigalith, Cryogonal, Hisuian Braviary, Gourgeist, Zoroark.
The last team of Coyote. Groudon? Groudon.
Groudon, yes, the last team on Groudon. So Arceus Steel is insane. Can't be toxic. Arceus Steel insane, cannot be toxic. Is a very good fantastic rocker. It's a Steel type with recovery.
It does
It
whatever
goes-
the fuck it wants.
Yes, that's what it does. It does whatever it wants. Mega Guard is very good because it has Ice Beam and Recover now and Aura Sphere. That's nice. And I really want to see Hisui Braviary do work. People don't know, but Hisui Braviary gets one move called Agility. Agility Hisui Braviary can actually do some stuff. Not gonna lie.
Can't agility in front of anything. Like, it doesn't have the bulk for it.
It does. It has like 1 HP.
This team does kind of lean on that Braviary because how many fight weaknesses does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Like, you can't really run agility when you need boost and other things to, like, you know...
Honestly, yeah. Wait, but yeah, but
No, I'm on a lot.
Braviary signature move, Esper Wing isn't good.
So high.
I'm being paired up.
But also, want to say this team has 4 times resists to fighting, in Guard and Braviary.
Those are fake moves, bro. Like, you can't run, what's it called? Defensive and offensive.
Oh hi Fran.
Also, it's just
Hi,
the-
Fran.
like, the weakness chart hurts. I'm looking at a weakness chart.
Yes,
right
we
now.
can hear you, Fran.
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
Hello.
I'm looking at a weakness
But
chart
yeah,
right now.
you're on stream. Stop drunk on the regular apple cider. Oh, that again, Celeste. Ah, I remember that. That was pain. But yeah,
I hate this team's type chart so much.
yeah.
This type chart hurts me.
So,
Goddamn.
the
You're
next.
talking about the fact that this team has 2 4x fighting resists, but both of those resists are also weak to knockoff.
This team's ghost resist is a Zoroark. This team's dark resist is a Zoroark.
At least, I don't know.
Actually, yeah, the dark resist is Zoro.
And the thing, the only bulky fighting resist is Hisui and Braviary because Mega Gardevoir just dies to literally any other.
I mean, it could recover.
We talked on that.
But yeah,
We did talk on that.
next.
It's dark
Okay.
and ghost.
I feel like this is a good team.
I just don't like this team because it has zero aura on it. Anyways,
I'm about to leave the room. I'm about to end the stream if I hear any more bad Zoro talk. Period. But anyway,
Are we
next.
trying to do professional power rankings, or are we just like on call talking about the teams casually?
Not
I
professional.
just want to get a feeling. of
Not
what's going
professional.
on.
Sort of mixed, but yeah. Next team. Okay, and now we go to the power rankings that I think. I wrote these, so here we go.
Are we allowed
So-
to disagree?
I'm ready to. Yeah, wait, are we allowed to disagree?
yeah.
Cool, I'm ripping these apart. Let me see these. Yo,
Oh,
Bugs
I'm number
being at 1.
3.
That's not 2. That's not
Wait.
2.
wait, was that the end of Groudon?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love McGriddle, but no, it's not 2.
It's not too.
I don't remember these
It's
team
definitely
names,
professional.
but
When your Dark switching and your Ghost switching are both a Zoroark, your team is not number 2 on a power ranking.
When I mean, RC Steel, to be fair, RC Steel carries
Yeah,
the
but not
team.
a
If you
ghost or
steal,
dark
just
resist.
automatically leaves it.
Fair.
It's not a Ghost or Dark resist. I don't care.
Wait, subtitles.
Poor Scab, getting ripped up.
Okay, yeah, actually Celeste's right. Why the fuck is Glimpse's team so low?
Okay, actually, yeah, I was gonna put that up there. Like, honestly, I was gonna.
Number 15.
Okay. Celeste, let me speak. Glimpse's team was this one right here. I don't like it because you only have 2 defog. The removal is bad.
On everything.
No.
That's how you win.
You're so-
That's how you win.
First off, it does.
Yeah, the Seadra is kind of useless there.
Yeah, there's a whole ass scene. There's nothing. You have one less
You
mon.
don't need that Seadra.
Let's do it.
You know, it's like,
I mean, like,
I think Will's team
Seadra's
should
never
be
coming anyway. None of those
higher?
one pointers.
I think Will's team should be higher as well.
very high.
Very
Like,
specific
that-
matchup. And this team's
like
this
higher than
team's just-
6. That's
I think Will's
Okay, yes. Okay, fine. I agree. I should put Glimpses above Liger. Which would have been 9.
Will's not fine.
But yeah,
Will should be top 10. Will's team should be top 3.
The guy with the Drake
McGriddle's team should be like bottom half. Dracovish is bad. Don't tell me otherwise.
wait, steering. Didn't you just say Tox to lose 5 with a Dracovish?
He did lose Dracovish. I did just see it. He also talks. So I don't.
Fair.
Like, no removal, never mind.
Yo, onto Kyogre though. Onto Kyogre, the division that matters.
Yes. Okay. Now on to Kyogre division.
I missed the Groudon PRs. Rip.
What is it?
I missed Groudon PRs. I was eating lunch.
Lunch.
You could go back.
It's
You could go back, but whatever. We said good things about your team, about how our goals are broken, but yeah. Next, Kyogre and 1 second. I'm just changing my OBS setting a thing from Groudon to Kyogre. Okay, there we go. It's all looking cool now.
Let's see how bad Steps thingies are for this one too.
Not bad.
Get his ass.
Not bad. They're
Not-
They're not
Look,
like
I'm here to
not
roast
the best thing in
people.
the world, but they're not bad.
True.
Celeste, why?
I'm here to roast people.
Yes, I'll ride with Celeste
Celeste.
first.
There's my team.
I don't know.
I think your team's better than mine. I think your team's better than mine.
Okay,
Like, we'll see.
next Okay, first, Bismuth's team, the Real Marie with Yveltal Baconbird, Rillaboom, Zero Aura, Dragapult, Mega Mawile, Slowbro, Heatran, Hawlucha, Nidoking, Hoopomba, and Dracovish. And so,
Okay, first thing I got.
Let's go guys, one at a time. Holy shit, please.
first things first.
In a standard Uber League, be very broken. In a draft where it's basically free draft because points are practically irrelevant since there's 220 of them thanks to somebody.
Not named Sep, of course.
Somebody.
Not named me, of course. SMH. Anyway,
So why is Zero Aura?
Somebody making points irrelevant. This team, in comparison to all the other ones, is
bad.
overwhelming.
No, not bad. It's not bad.
I don't know.
no, oh, this is bad.
They were first pick.
I know a lot of people hate Zero Aura on this fucking stream. It has Dragapult and Zero Aura on the same team.
Yeah, that's just that's just rough.
Just a bit overkill with the speed
It's
gap.
so weak to so many things.
But also, there's one
Zero
thing.
Aura to Dragapult, literally to Yveltal. That speed gap's kind
Okay,
of...
what
There's-
happens if I click Ghost Spam? This team folds. What happens?
Yveltal.
This
Yveltal.
team folds. What happens if I click Ice Spam? This team folds. Like, there's so many, you have so many shared weaknesses. Like, you have five
I like the dual steel.
Don't have
Dual
to-
steel's always nice.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah.
Also, Defox sucks. Please, its removal sucks really bad.
Anyway, looking at I was about to say I was about to say the removal was Yveltal and Hawlucha. That's what I was about to say.
It's
But
just
yeah.
Yveltal. So Yveltal has to run default.
Yeah, and the thing was, week one, they did run defog, but yeah, like you.
As important for this team, considering that this team is a very rock week.
Well, they're all very offensive mons.
They're-
so they are rock weak.
Thing is,
I don't want to take
the only mons that are not the only.
Boots and everything. Like Slowbro's one of the best boots.
This is Spike Week.
I'm talking more about
Spikes. It's a Spike Week.
That wants to run Band-Aid, or the Dragapult that wants to run Stags, or like the Scarf Dracovish.
This is honestly like Spike Week.
And I don't know why people just don't run boots on everything.
Well, because when you're running boots, you're giving up power, or you're giving up leftovers, or you're giving up something. So, like, especially with the team full of breakers, you need...
Okay, we're not getting into a boots discussion.
Okay,
We
yeah,
have to
okay.
talk
So
about
Okay.
bad against Spike Stack.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I guess we go next team. I guess
Yes.
Yeah.
That team dies.
next team is the Canalave City Steelworkers.
on paper, but like there are just a lot of
Next
on it.
team.
Next team. So as you see, we have
It's bad again.
We have Eternity.
This team is good. This team I
We have Eternity. Let me speak.
With the first couple picks,
We have Eternatus.
first couple people, and not knowing that you can.
Randy, let's have speak.
We have
You can
Eternity.
literally draft a free draft
Randy.
without having to worry about Ubers.
Randy.
And there's
Randy.
only
Randy.
2 Ubers on this team.
We have Eternatus, Celesteela, Clefable, Rotom Walsh, Cinderace with a blindfold on, Tangrowth, Mew, Diggersby, Mega Sableye, Sneasler, and Arceus Ice.
I will not take this Cinderace slander.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
You're so mean.
I'm sorry.
What's Jordan guy saying?
Alright, so, he almost pulled a Bismuth. However, at the end, he did grab an Arceus form, which, could be clutch as well. And I just like how all of the mid-tier mons he chose. I think they all work pretty well together. Again, I'm pretty bad, so that's just my opinion.
Okay, let me contradict you, Jordan, and say this team is awful because it is 2 Ubers and it's
It
Stall.
really, really is.
It's 2 Ubers and Stall, and that's it.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh, wait, never
Yeah.
mind, there's Tangrowth. There's
It's
Tangrowth,
two
never
Ubers.
mind. I didn't see Tangrowth,
And
never
most
mind.
of the Squall doesn't even get recovery, which in Ubers is like a big thing, which when in this specific format, you're running into at least 5 breakers per team. And because most of this team's bulk is non-Ubers, like it doesn't even have fucking Luigia, like
At least his type chart looks good.
the
I
type
know
chart
somebody
looks
who
good, but
does
that's
have
not it.
Lugia.
That's literally it.
It's literally it.
I like
You have,
Rock
Ruby.
isn't very
No, we don't
I'm
talk about
scared.
Ruby. Okay, cool. Yeah. There's nothing else to say about it. It's just meh, I guess.
I mean, Tangrowth is gonna be able to handle some shit. Rotomach is gonna struggle because of all the dragons and because of all the how
Nice.
overwhelming just this environment
We need to
is.
stop stealing Sep's PRs.
Ubersby isn't gonna be as good of a breaker as it usually is because
Please.
Ubers.
Okay, Sep, what do you have to say on this team?
I really don't like it, but it can be totally better, honestly.
Fair.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just get...
Next team.
First, let me
Oh,
just
God.
do this.
Steering, I'm being honest, I hate you for what you did on this team.
Next team!
What do you mean he didn't do anything? All he did was actually abuse the fact that he had 220 points and drafted the most expensive.
My team isn't even on the
Guess
screen.
what?
Relax. We're not even on my. Okay.
Yeah, we are on your team now, Steering.
No comment.
Wow.
I
So-
still think my team's better than steering.
I
So,
agree with you. I agree with you.
the Winnipeg Wingles, they have Arceus Steel, aka Colossus. I started the GOAT, Palkia, Lugia, Dialga, Luigia. We have Dialga Origin, Blaziken, Necrozma Dawnwings, Togekiss, Mega Audino, Crocodile, and Scizor.
Oh, that screen's so cluttered.
So Steering, any idea, anything you wouldn't talk about your team?
Sure, I'll go first. A, the screen is cluttered. B, I feel like I am the single person who abused this format the best and grabbed 7 Ubers. As we saw beforehand, the first team had 1 Uber, the second team had 2 Ubers. Now we have 7 on the screen.
The last team had 3.
The only
Fine.
teams that
There's 3.
abused this were Steering, me,
Hey,
and
stop spoiling it. Stop
Stop
spoiling
spoiling it, Jordan.
SMH Jordan, what the fuck? Let me see. My type chart sucks. I have 3 psychic types on the same team. They kind of cover each other well, surprisingly. Like, even with 7 Ubers, they're still a good cover.
Well, the thing is, your dark type is Crocodile, and that thing just kind of has very poor longevity, especially in Ubers.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
He definitely does struggle against Ghost and Dark Spam.
Surprisingly,
he
it
has
doesn't as bad
he
as
has a
you
Mega
think.
Audino and
My double fairy still holds up. I think the ghost hat.
also, I want to point out,
I'm in total support of that.
you also have 3 steel types, which, I mean, it doesn't matter as much, because, like, Scissor's only weak to fire, and then Dialga's just,
They all go.
not super effective, like, fire's not super effective against it. But I just wanted
that
to
you
mention
have
that.
3 steals, yet you don't have a grass type. Like, you have double flying.
But also,
Here's the thing, though.
The thing with steering, I joke and say like my team's better, but like with 6 box legendaries, it doesn't matter like the type chart. You just bring something in, clicks a setup move, and then you can win. Like
Yeah.
very,
The thing about this team, and this is what I was saying, Mega Audino is the glue piece of this team because of the Wish Pass. It can actually keep everything going, keep sustaining things as much as it needs to. This team actually fits with Cali Ice because its max mon is 120. Trickers actually works for the fucking team. Speed
Yeah.
otherwise worked out fine. The weakness chart isn't actually as bad as you think it is. There is
It's literally
actually
just power.
so many dark resists.
I mean, to be fair,
But, yeah.
there are
This
2,
is just an-
I repeat,
like
only 2 fire resists. That's it.
Yes, but one of them is a Palkia.
Yes, I understand that. But, like, if you
Good
fight a Reshiram, you're done for.
I then just stick Palkia.
I'm being honest, I don't even...
Also,
I don't
like,
even
Lugia.
think Rush around.
Yeah, Luigi, yeah.
Like, the
Yeah,
thing is,
Lugia.
I have enough defensive pieces to every single offense can get thrown at me, and I still have Cali Ice that just wins games.
unless
Yeah.
it's defensive.
Wait, I
Wait,
just realized Reshiram may not have been drafted. Was it drafted?
it has by Orn.
Everything was
It was, I would have grabbed it if it didn't.
But anyway, I'm looking at this. We have
Like, the only Ubers that went undrafted were Arceus
Megas.
Psychic, Mega Alakazam, and Mega Latios.
I don't know why
how-
Arceus is undrafted.
Because Megas, I don't know.
But yeah, looking at this, okay. But yeah,
Next.
next team. So we have the New York Masks, coached by Jordan Plays, which have Primal Kyogre, aka Pogger. We have Groudon, Mewtwo, Arc Flying, Ferrothorn, Naganadel, Sylveon, Raikou, Lilligant, Hisui, wherever that is. I don't think I don't put. Are you serious? Whatever. Kamala and Megaladio.
Where that? Where that?
I
Whatever.
have one question for you. I have one simple question for you.
What?
Who the fuck is Kamala on your team? You have 20 points left.
Randy of the Echo.
Fucking Kamala.
I mean,
Randy
he did make a transaction.
I did make a transaction, but it's only effective week 2.
Who was the Echo?
Oh, is it? I'm not paying attention to.
I transacted Komala for Hydreigon and Mega Latios for Mega Alakazam.
I'm Mega Zam. There's a whole
Wait,
Arceus. Right
guys,
there.
stop talking for a second. Sap has an Echo.
Unless
Wait,
you
what?
already
Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
wait, no, you
I
already
know.
have
You're creating an Echo.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter honestly. Hold on, let me just try to like.
My ears.
Okay,
Okay.
there. There's a bit right now. Okay, cool.
I was really hoping to get the trio
Of Razquaz.
Yep, but with
You know,
Someone- But someone took it. Let's not spoil.
Rayquaza would have been funny for the meme, but like Mewtwo on this team is actually just
Insane.
scary.
Yes.
Fogger,
It-
Mewtwo, Groudon. I don't know how you got all those 3. I don't know how you got round 3 Mewtwo.
I let it fall.
Fucking format.
I wanted. So I let it fall.
But yeah, I say this is a good team. Ferrothorn has Spike Stack for like Pogger, Mewtwo, Groudon, and Arceus. Like Arceus fits so well because it breaks the grasses Pogger can't break.
Ice Beam.
Though Ice Beam.
Because that thing can set up a rock polish and just win as soon as our
It could. It can.
The bug types, but you know.
Its ghost resist is a Kamala.
This team's hazard removal is also.
Yes, Jordan. Where's the Dark type, huh?
again transacted.
Or you're trying. It's a Hydreigon.
It's a Hydreigon.
You found Arceus, but that's Arceus flying, so it's taking 25% from Stealth Rocks, and then there's Rapid Hit Kamala, right?
Yeah.
Other
Okay. I think
There was-
the biggest thing you gotta give credit for here is you actually abused the point total. Congratulations.
Yes,
That's the only thing I can really give you though because it ties to Ghost Spam.
No, Kamala's there to save us.
The Kamala you dropped.
For Hydreigon.
I'm ready for week 2. I'm ready for week 2.
You're ready for week 2, and you have this thing right here.
Jordan, the thing Jordan relies on is 1, putting boots on everything, which is goated, or 2,
Goated? Excuse me, that is not goated.
Can't even put boots on his spawns.
or 2, forcing his opponents to defog by hazard stacking.
His ones can't actually put boots on.
Yes, three of my mons can't have
You can't put boots on Kyogre. I mean, Mega Zam gets away with it because Magic Guard, but yeah.
Is actually goated. I have run boots Sylveon on multiple
Okay, half the team can't run boots. Next team.
Boots Raikou is also good. I ran that once. Next team is Iowa Jolteons that are coached by Thriller. So, they have Palkia Origin, Solgaleo, Zamazenta, Megadiancy, Zora Kasui, Arceus Bug Goated, Landorus, Drapion, Serena, Dracozolt, and Gigalith. Thoughts?
I mean, I don't get why this one has 3 mons under 10 points, but you know, I guess it works because you know, Reina actually. Yes.
This game is fun, bro.
But you know, there's a Mega Diancie. Their Magic Balance is very prominent here, so. I mean, it's nice that you don't have to rely on it, but
Bro,
much
I
of
think
it.
teams let happen.
But yeah, let's see.
everything just goes quiet.
Everyone's here cool.
There's not
Steering
really
left
much
is
to
fine.
say about this team. It's just good offensively. Palkia, Origins, Solgaleo, very good offensive core, and then you had Zama, Mega Diancie. Arc Bug is a weird one, but it works. You know,
Oh,
like
you
in
just said that in
this
front of
format.
Seth. You just
In this-
swept in
And you let me finish. In
Okay.
this type of format, the bug actually isn't that bad because it's an Uber that it's a very good ground assist, and don't find those often. Most of the time, they're just immunities or neutral.
Yeah.
You know, Arc Bug is good. Breaks bulky psychics for Zama. Breaks fucking grasses for Palkia Origin, which is like the only real things stopping Palkia Origin from just winning games. The only thing I don't like is that the electric is Dracozolt, which means kind of have to rely on Dracozolt to break bulky waters.
Yeah.
Or no, Serena isn't doing shit.
Serena's there.
Yeah.
And also Arceus with its coverage and just all of the mons just work so well together in my personal opinion.
Yeah, they do, honestly, on this team. Let's see, what else? I guess next team we can go for is gonna be the next team. I really like this team. This is a very good team. Their removal is Arc Bug and Lando Eye.
Ooh. Well, to be fair.
Again.
Oh, I totally missed Serena.
Again, Magic Pounce on Mega Diancie.
Yeah.
Magic Pounce, Diancie.
He's gonna have to play very aggressively to keep hazards off his side
Yeah.
of the field. If he's able to, this team's gonna succeed.
Yeah. Next team is the El Grande Juan.
Grande Juan.
What is it?
Grande Juan. I can speak Spanish.
El Grande Juan. So, as we see
Grande Juan.
here.
It is pronounced as an H.
El Grande Juan. Anyway, they have Marshadow, Arceus Electric, Mega Blastoise, Pheromosa, Dialga, Tapu Lele, Mandibuzz, Donphan, Zarude, Glacier, and Scolipede. So,
Arceus Electric on this team, goated.
Arceus E just wins every game. Just want to say that right now. Mars can win on the spot because it's a Marshadow. Pheromosa is very good.
I don't know how I feel about double fighting on this team, but you got two dark types.
I mean, and also something to note. Lele with Pharaoh.
One of those fighting types is Marshadow, which is literally unresisted. And it actually kind of supports Pheromosa well, just as a just a double cleaning action. If Marshadow can't properly clean up, Pheromosa comes in, is faster, and just PCs everything.
Yeah.
The offense on this team is just very good.
Also,
you got a good immediate offense in Pheromosa. Marshadow, you got good setup offense in Electric, Mega Blastoise.
One thing also, remember this is Pharaoh in terrain.
Tapu Lele, it's Zarude, I guess.
You got Speed Boost
Spikes.
Scolipede, which I
Spikes.
personally will.
I mean, I wouldn't say good spike stack. You know.
Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back.
Speaking of fairy, yeah, this team's only fairy resist is literally Scolipede.
Wait.
The fairies are gonna have one hell of a time against this team.
Also, I want to say,
It's literally just
if Kurapika does not win this, if Kurapika fights this team and does not win with Xerneas Ultra Necro, I'm gonna be disappointed. Because I don't see a fucking switch.
Speaking of which, that's the team that we're talking about next.
Exactly! The game room, coached by Kurapika. Ultra Necrozma, which should have totally gotten drafted in Groudon Div, hashtag blame Fran. But yeah,
Dude, come on.
you should have gotten it when you had the chance. But yeah, anyways.
Okay.
Blame the whole Groudon Div, that's what we're doing, blame the whole Groudon Div. But anyway, wrong, okay. The game room, Ultra Necro, Zern, Mega Mens, Arc Rock, Lando T, Rotom Heat, Mugalola, Empoleon, Mienshao, Deoxys Defense, and Spectrier. Very good team. The first three win every game.
But this team just kind of, I mean,
It has Ultra Necro. What else do you want?
no,
Something I like about this team is how like the first 5 are mainly offense, and then you get to like the lower half of the Pokemon he selected, and some of them are pretty bulky, like Rotom Heat, Muckalola, DOD. Like,
the thing about Rotom Heat is that thing just kind of gets overwhelmed in Ubers because it has no recovery. Endo makes up for that by the fact that it's just such a good breaker.
Yeah.
Something I want to mention, where's the Wish Passer? Like, the only Wish Passer you have is Mega Salamence.
This team doesn't really need a Wish, to be fair.
I feel like it does.
I mean,
feel like it does. Because some of the Pokemons don't.
Everything on this team has recovery except for, like, Xerneas,
Lando. And also, remember.
But then, you know, the things that want recovery have recovery, especially because Roost Empoleon is a thing, Recover Deoxys, Moonlight Necrozma,
Oh, true, I forgot about that.
Duskman, yeah. Duskman is gonna be insane.
And, you know, it's gonna be run offensively most of the time.
Duskman with no items is gonna be insane, honestly, not gonna lie.
And the fact that Lando just as a Pokemon is not... It just gets overwhelmed in Ubers because, again, no recovery. Empoleon is definitely gonna pop off on this team just because it's one of the few bulky pieces that actually has recovery on this team.
Did I forget to put Empo? Oh no, it's just behind Dox, never mind.
Dragon, also the fairies, just every piece of prominent offense in Ubers, Empoleon is gonna be switching into.
Yeah, like, and also, I mean, to be fair, Arc Rocket also. Maybe you could run Sandstorm Landorus to make Argarok more Spadef, but I don't know.
Sceptile.
I know.
Hey, Sceptile. Why
Look,
do you? Why talk?
I'm thinking, okay, I'm thinking, anyway. Next team, this seems very good, so let's go to the next team, which is gonna be Academic Espeons. So this seems pretty good. Mega Gengar, Arc Fighting, Protean Grunt, Chomp, Feeny, Corviknight, Savali, DOS, Rotomo, Geodarm, and Blacephalon. 1. Geodarm is bad, you do not use it. That's next. Next, there's a Mega Gengar on Arc Fighting. What do you do for that?
Nothing really. Yeah.
Like, you trap the Psychics that want to kill them both and Shadow Ball them, unless it's like Deoxys normal, which then...
Speaking of Psychics, this team's only Psychic resists are Greninja and Corviknight, and a lot of Psychics...
DOS! DOS is also one.
Not a real resist. That thing is not very bulky.
Greninja is not also a resist. Does it a resist because it's Protean?
That's what I'm saying.
Savali is also a resist, I guess. But yeah.
I guess.
Like Savali Dark.
Then it can run items to actually, you know, help it, and it doesn't have recovery, so...
Yeah. Like, I mean, to be fair, if this team fights DOA, they could just do one thing, and that's called Shadow Sneak Mega Gengar. Or Sucker Punch Mega Gengar. But yeah, anyway, besides that...
We'll literally leave right now if you ever mention Sucker Punch Gengar ever again.
Or ran it once, but anyway,
Oh my god, whatever.
ask him about, but yeah, let's see, next, team we're gonna be looking at is the Team Nuclear Warfare, coached by Tox. So as we see, this team has Ho-Oh, Arc Poison, Giratina, King, Quagsire, Zygarde, Chansey, Cloyster, Deox, Balloon, and Klefki. So, next, 1, this is Stall.
I mean, it's Tox. It's literally just a Tox trap. I don't know what else you expected.
Yeah.
It had good regen pieces, good removal, for the most part. Some reason Cloyster, Chansey, which actually in Ubers isn't that bad.
This team is very knock weak, let me just say that. This team is very knock
The
weak.
higher power level is just one of the few things that can actually switch into most Ubers.
Also, this team is
It can actually switch out of them.
What can?
Exire, good piece to have against setup. It's basically a requirement on this type of team. Good breakers and even Ho-Oh are good. Like Ho-Oh can be a good breaker. Deoxys can be a good breaker. That's really about it on this team, but like that's all it really needs.
Tell me you're still working on ranking the stealth team.
Hi, Celeste.
Yeah, we are. I mean, it's Tox's team. I don't know. You know, it's still. So hi, Celeste.
Number one, Tyler, if you ever try to tell me that Sucker Punch Gengar is set again, I'm
Wait, Celeste, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. You're so.
You can't hear me? Well, try hearing me now.
Okay, say it again.
Hello, if you try and ever, like, tell me that Sucker Punch Mega Gengar is a set, you're, like, banned from PDL.
Okay, it's not. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Also banned from PBF, you know.
Tox has a very well built stall team. I like it. I wish there was a Lugia here, but alas.
Lugia instead of Ho-Oh could have worked on this team.
Lugia works better for a stall team. It looks like they're going for like a bit more, a little
offense-oriented
stall. Which is totally fine.
Instead of an all-out stall team like Tox usually does.
I absolutely vibe with this.
Yeah, no,
Oh, good. We're not at Asher yet.
No, we're not.
That's my favorite.
Oh my god.
We'll get to that team.
That's my favorite team.
How?
I'm just trying to see, what was the team that oh yeah, Kurapika's team. I don't like Kurapika's team.
Why?
I don't care that there's Ultra Necrozma. The rest of the team is kind of bad.
But Xerneas!
Okay, Ultra Necrozma, Xerneas, Mega Salad, I don't care. They're not enough Ubers. There should be more Ubers.
Anyway.
It's up for literally every single team because somebody made the point of the point budget 220 and basically made.
Anyways, on to this next team. Why the hell did you draft Samusy? I'm sorry.
Hey, don't. Oh.
Yeah, I'm here to be mean. Okay.
Mega Mewtwo Y, or excuse me, GA Mewtwo Y, as you see on the thing. You see GA Mewtwo, but anyway,
Gay?
Yes, gay Mewtwo Y.
Okay,
Yo,
God
Mewtwo, but the Y goes after the A in GA.
There we go. Sure.
There we go. But yeah, Mega Mewtwo Y, Arceus Fire, Kyurem White, Zamasu, Pex, 20, Bulu, Drill, Grim, Card Cleaver.
I understand the want to draft Zamasu, but there are much better fightings in this format.
You honestly, if I'm gonna be real, if I'm gonna be.
A good mon.
Should've.
Last time I used it with Ho-Oh. It was a very good mon.
It's good, but I think in this format when you can draft so many.
This format it struggles a lot. Like
and I also wouldn't draft it in regular Ubers unless like I absolutely had to, just because there are better steals, there are better fightings. It's just underwhelming. I feel like this team's just kind of like you've got. It's gonna be the power level issue, I think. You're gonna be relying a lot on Mega Mewtwo Y and Kyurem White to be your offensive carriers, and I guess Cart. Excadrill doesn't have Sand to support it. Torrentine doesn't really hit as hard in Ubers, and it's just kind of here to just be utility.
Yeah, like with Knock Default.
Utility and miss and die.
Yeah, Torrentine is just kind of utility and pivot in this. Like, it doesn't really have the offensive power to keep up with the rest of the format.
Even with Nasty Plot, most Ubers are living a hit and then killing it back. Because of how many box are Ubers.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, and honestly, like, I don't see the solution to Mega Mewtwo Y, Arcfire, Kyurem White. That's very good.
Okay, but this Sceptile, you have to remember that almost every team here should have 4+ Ubers.
Yeah.
So it's really the way this format is, the way a lot of these battles you're gonna see go, which we've already seen happen, is sack something, bring in something else to set it up, let them choose their stack, they bring in something that checks that setup, and they're gonna be very fast games. Unless you are Tox. That's the only team that's probably gonna have decently long games that last a bit. Or there might be some other teams that have some, like, calm mind stall stuff.
I don't know it.
Steve has a trash team, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
It's trash, but you know, I'm not saying it's gonna win. I'm just saying it's gonna have long games.
Steve, I know we have bad blood, and I'm here to make it worse.
What? Whose team?
Steve.
Oh, the Eternatus?
We have bad blood, and I'm here to make it worse.
Okay, and so let's see. So the next team we're gonna go to is yours truly, the Seattle
Disgusting.
Sigalifs. The Seattle Sigalifs.
Disgusting.
So as we see,
No.
we have Arc Dark, my baby. We have Mega
No.
Mewtwo Y, Magearna, Ditto,
Style.
Gira O,
Arceus Dark is the
Nidoqueen,
most overpriced Pokemon on the board.
Volcarona, Vaporeon, Thornity, P2 and Goth. Arc Dark is good.
It's the most overpriced Pokemon on the board.
How?
It just
Ow.
is. There are better things. It should not. I mean, when I say overpriced, I mean it could be 2 points lower. And Arc Dragon could be 2 points higher.
Well, a return.
Hi, I'm here.
What are you talking about, Celeste? I am dead. What are you talking about?
But I rate that opinion.
You rate what opinion? Arceus Dragon should be 2 points higher and Arc Dark 2 point lower?
Dragon.
I mean, actually, I would put Arceus Dragon 1 point higher, but okay, just the Arceus tierings in this whole thing are weird. I know some of these are transferred over. I know some of these are transferred over from when I tiered for Season 2, but also we did not have Arceus Water or Arceus Steel or Arceus Ghost in the mix, which has just made everything far more complicated. Subtile, you should have drafted Xerneas. I'm just saying. Arc Dark Xerneas
Maybe,
would be
but
very
no.
good.
This is. I mean, I wanted to use Magearna again because Magearna is honestly very good.
It is very good. Just
I
learn
mean,
how to actually set up with
where
it.
your setup is gonna amount to just Ubers living a hit and then killing you back anyway, you know.
Yeah, you have some very frail things. Even Giratina Origin is kind of on the frail side.
But also, you gotta remember, I have two of the best. I have P2, which is very good.
Well, what I was about to say is that you have a kind of a bit of an ish. Like, you have good answers to fighting types, but besides Giratina or... Like, what I'm saying is you're gonna have to be really careful switching into fightings, because a lot of them have good coverage for this team.
It's called Goth.
A lot of them have EQ. A lot of them have knockoff.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna have to be really careful. Gothitelle is really good, but it has...
So trying to trap them with Gothitelle is useless.
It's, well, yeah. You're gonna have to be careful with Gothitelle. It has a pretty high skill ceiling. So, like, you can pick off 1 or 2 mons, but if you're really gonna, like, use it effectively, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Skill ceiling and Subtile should do not go well in the same sentence.
I do appreciate Sunday and Nidoqueen here, though. If more teams had more Ubers and having 4 was justified, I would actually really like those two here, because they're both very useful. Thundy's a really good bulky water breaker, which would be useful if more people had bulky waters to break. Nidoqueen is a great hazard setter. You do have pretty trash removal.
But yeah, no.
My removal is Gira O
Your
and Thundy.
removal is Giratina, Arceus, Volcarona,
And Thundy.
Thundurus, which is fine until you realize those are 4 mainly offensively oriented mons.
Thundurus isn't really offensively mainly.
That's very good for offensive.
It
Yeah, in
could
my
be.
opinion, anyway.
I mean,
It has a
Prankster
really good
could be
speed-
defensive.
It has Prankster, but it has a really good speed tier for Ubers,
Yeah, it does.
which is where you want to take that into account. It's got some pretty powerful, like, Electric is just a very spammable move in general. There's a lot less viable grounds in Ubers. I'm seeing teams here that just don't really have a ground. Safe to say, don't have a ground that can switch into a grass knot. For example, I see a team coming up that does not have a grass knot switch in with their grounds because just how it worked out.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have to go for a second. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Okay. So,
Yeah.
now I gotta turn on my camera again because I turned it off. There it is. Okay, we're back. Okay, and next team, Michigan Muse by Asher. Now,
It's my favorite team in the whole draft.
how?
It's not even my. It's just the best one, objectively, pretty much. It's literally the
all
best
this
one.
praise. I don't deserve it.
I already told you how much I love your team.
Easily the best team.
Well, can I talk about
I mean, of course, it has Big Daddy, and of course it's gonna be the best one, of course.
If it
If
has,
you pull that one,
if
Big
Arceus
Daddy
Dark
one more
is
time,
the
I will
most,
literally leave this league right now.
Why?
Hyperia literally exists in the server, and you say that. Anyway, if Arceus Dark is the most overpriced one on the board, Arceus Water is the most underpriced.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a very good take. It's very well with Zygarde. It worked. Like, just the synergy on this team is one. And Namorous is going to be doing really well because a very good speed tier against a very dragon healthy meta. You can also run Scarf to deal with the faster sidekicks like Mega Mewtwo X or Arceus Dark, Sceptile. This is very, very good. I like this team.
Yeah, my
And
process was
it's
just
also, because of just Arceus Water being on this team, it's gonna really live
Just
up
the
to
best one automatically.
considering not many fire types are actually.
Yeah, this is honestly, looking at it now, this is honestly a very good
And
team.
just sweep a lot of games.
This is honestly a very
Wait,
good
let's let
team.
Asher talk about the team.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I just picked the Ubers I thought was strongest. Well, I like kind of wheel picks, so I did like Arc Water and Tiger.
You succeeded. You succeeded at picking the best Ubers. This is a very good team.
I got Pure and Black, I think like round 5 or
Six.
6, which was
Like, ugh.
pretty nice, because, you know,
And the fact
really good
that-
mod.
Yeah, you have Thunder's Therian, which is also very good at breaking bulky waters. The fun thing is like anything that you're going to need. Kira. Oh, play the Kira theme. I like that.
It's the rush from Zekrom, but yeah,
Anyway.
how did that fit in so perfectly?
The one thing that Kira and Black can really struggle with is some bulky waters. Just if Fusion Bolt somehow doesn't do enough, even though it can set up.
Yeah.
And some steel types, because steel types are a big issue. And you have Zygarde complete. You have water, which just walls almost any steel type in existence. You're fine. You win the division. Good job. Congrats. I'll give you your prize later.
Yay.
Yeah.
You literally have a Mega Blaziken. You
Yeah.
literally have a Mega Blaziken right there.
Yeah.
You have this and 3 of the best cleaners in the
all this
format.
stuff, on top of all this damage, on top of all this bulk, on top of all this energy, you have perhaps the best cleaner in the game.
Yeah.
There are 3 good cleaners here: Mega Blaziken, DOA, and Genevic.
I mean, arguably even Enamorous with Scarf.
They can all just do everything, and I love it.
And also, remember, Enamorous is Spring Night Storm.
I don't know what that
Oh,
does.
really?
I used it week 1, it didn't do anything. There was no
That's
secondary effect, so...
The secondary effect only comes in if you're Therian, so just run Moonblast.
Okay,
Literally any
okay,
other
I see.
time.
Wait, really?
It's only 5 base power weaker, and it's 100% accurate, and you can get the special attack drop.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, look, anyway.
Moonblast's stronger. Spring strong only 85.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, looking at this, this is a very good team. Next on Scorpion. Copenhagen Copium. So we have Rayquaza, Mega Metagross, Arceus Dark, Brad, Infernape, Mamoswine, Blissey, Blastoise, Lycanroc, Comfey, and Weezing.
First, I still don't like it.
First off, as seen in week 1, your Dark answers suck.
Right, and also, as we can see, week 0, there are 64 points left on this team.
That's not it.
I
There are so many teams with so many points. I think every team here should have like 40 points left if you were to evenly distribute the Ubers.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that's reasonable to expect. I think every team should have gotten. I think every team should have gotten at least 4 Ubers.
When Steering and I did the math, it was like everyone gets 4 Ubers, and then like the first 4 get 5 or something. But
Yeah, pretty much. So there's really no excuse, and at least you have 4 Ubers. So I'll give it to you there.
Okay, Tiger, go ahead.
There are multiple teams ahead that don't. I can't hear Tiger.
No, I was.
Tigers
They
muted.
said make the webcam.
They're just keep talking. Literally
They
just keep talking.
said make the webcam
Blissey
smaller.
is the best Pokemon on this team. I actually do disagree. Rayquaza is very good, but we're looking at Rayquaza.
Mega Metagross.
Blissey.
Oh yeah, something to
No.
notice.
We're looking at Rayquaza and Blissey being the best things to deal with the general Ubers meta.
Something to notice.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, something to notice. I know this is week 1. Their only rock and flying resist is Mega Metagross.
Well, more important than that, like dark resists are
Yeah.
right.
The Dark is literally just Comfey and Darkrai.
Darkrai and
That is my real resist. Like the same problem the other Comfy team had. Like in Groudon, Comfy didn't hold up. It's not holding up in Kyle.
This team. So who's Power Urge Man? Who's that? That's Robopop. Okay, cool. I was making sure I wasn't roasting Scorpion and Call. So I would gladly do that.
Next team we have Ornladios and the Sacramento Kingdras. Mega Luke Arc Ghost, Zapdos Reshiram, Galarian Slowking, Ursaluna, Ashkin, Florges, Steka, Shaman, and Swampert.
Put up with me for 2 moments. That's a very good top 2. That's probably, besides Jordan, that's my favorite top 2 here. But then the rest of the team is just kind of strange.
Yeah. Like,
Orm really just wanted to have fun with this draft, but didn't really care.
Ursaluna just murders stuff.
Orin has 2 ground resists, and one of them is Shaman.
And we're almost all the Zapdos.
If you know Zapdos is the best ground resist in this team, Shaman is just kind of rough. Because
I don't really know why Shaman is on this team. He got sniped of Tangrowth, so like he really wanted Tangrowth, but he ended up getting Shaman instead.
And he did not want Celebi or whatever.
I still don't mind. Hello, Daisy Rod Plan. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's Jordan.
It is Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Yeah, I don't know. I like the top 2. I think that's the most powerful, just like offensive combo. But then the rest of the team just kind of falls off for me. It's a weird mix of bulk. And I like bulky teams. This one doesn't do it for me. I can't really explain why.
Yeah. Yeah. This is pretty good. Next.
I think it's just because none of these Pokemons get any recover apart from Glowking.
Florges, Shaman, Zapdos, the Reshiram.
Really count though. That shit relies on synthesis, and
it got recover.
Yeah, it gets recover now. I forgot about that.
But yeah,
this team. Up next is what
the worst team in one of the worst teams. Respark, Vikavolt, Zekrom, Megalob, Malmetal, Victini, Weavile, Skyman, Hippowdon, Nihi, Milo, Mimikyu, Miltank.
I take great joy in heavily.
There are 2 Ubers.
There are 2. Number 1. There are 2 Ubers. That's immediately a failing grade. And I'm sorry if anyone's watching this back and I'm being a bit overthinking. I'm just feeling like roasting.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, it's good to say your opinions, you know?
There is an echo, Stepfile.
What is it?
Yeah.
My thought.
Oh, Stepfile, our audio is echoing.
Is
it? Do you have any type of headphones?
No. Don't own any
No,
headphones.
He doesn't have headset. He's never had one. This happens all the time.
Get a headset.
Oh, okay. Now it's max volume. Okay. Oh, the sun's in my eyes. Anyway.
Everything just got louder.
Yeah, I could turn up the volume all the way, but yeah.
And we're still echoing. So
that makes the echo even worse.
Okay, I'm putting it away from my mic. Okay.
Okay, that helps.
But yeah, looking at this team.
Hi, Tox. I love your team.
I'm glad you like it.
Hi, Tox. Maybe Lugia and stuff hold him better.
Yeah, there is no. I mean, when Shaman Sky is your only ground resist, you know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are 0 ground resists on this.
I'm sorry. I don't like this team.
But I mean, to be fair, Weavile can kill them. But yeah.
No, it can't.
The grounds.
Name an Uber ground that does not beat that does not beat Weavile.
Zygarde.
Okay, that's like the only one.
Groudon.
Name a power.
Technically, if you really want to get technical here.
Like anything that has EQ, anything with power that can carry EQ just kind of wins here. I would run Choice Band Mewtwo against this team with Earthquake.
Really?
Yes.
And
it would do really well.
The fact that it works makes it so much worse.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I do want to point out, but I do want to quickly keep my opinion on back.
Why is Diglett? Why
Yeah,
is Diglett?
weird.
Why does Diglett literally 6-0 this team? What the fuck?
Wait, actually, what the frick?
Anyways, bye-bye.
Bye, Celeste. Thanks for your thoughts.
If I was tuning,
Thank you.
can send me a barrage of annoying messages until I block
Oh,
you.
no, cancel.
Thank you for your thoughts of all this.
That's me on Twitter.com. It's Celeste. It's _ Celeste. There you go.
I'll
Got
put
it.
it in chat.
If I ever decide to
Put in chat.
go on that hellhole, I'll follow you.
Okay.
Anyway, bye. Thank you so much. Anyway, back to our.
Dracovish, right?
Yeah, talks Dracovish. Dracovish talks
Everybody
Dracovish.
check out.
Yeah,
Everybody check
definitely
out
never-
Celeste's Twitter. It's
I definitely never forget. What's Twitter? Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, but the thing is, I was like looking at the team, and I was checking literally everything but Dracovish.
Also, we were just thinking that you should have gotten Lugia over Ho-Oh. Just curious why you didn't.
Water absorb over unaware, you mean?
No, I meant no. On the draft stream, we were talking about that Lugia fit better on your team than Ho-Oh.
I'm gonna be honest, I've just had more success with.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
But we're kind of in the
But
middle
we're on the
of it.
draft stream, so it makes sense. But anyway, next team we're going to talk about the final team in Kyogre, Toronto Talonflames, coached by Jack VGC. Mega Scizor.
Mega Scizor. Round 1 Mega Scizor. Round 1 Mega Scizor. Why?
I think
Literally fucking why?
I think they wanted to build their team around Mega Scizor.
We'll get VTubers afterwards. I fucking hate this.
Arc Dragon, Urshifu, Single
What
Strike,
does I call
Lunala.
Mega Scizor? Why? Why round 1?
I think they wanted to build a team around Mega Scizor. That's what they were thinking.
Round 1 though?
Yeah.
It's just very.
I mean, to be fair, they were wheel. To be fair, they were wheel.
You drafted Arc Dragon technically round 1 too, but still, Mega Scizor.
Also, I'm probably gonna get a lot of viewers leaving because if you look at the Amoongus, you're gonna just hate me. But anyway,
Oh fucking. Yep. Okay. Unsubscribe. Leave the stream.
no, do not. Yeah.
Do it for real.
Even with round 1 Mega Scizor on this team, why is your fire type? Why is your water type Volcanion and Slowking? Like, those aren't bad, but you're not exactly breaking waters with that shit.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
I mean, Urshifu Single Strike Mega Scizor, Lunala, Arc Dragon. I don't know, maybe I just don't see much in Arc Dragon as much
Yeah.
as other people do. I mean, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's like I don't shit on it as much as other people do, but because it's a dragon and quote unquote there are a lot of other dragon types in Ubers.
Jordan Y.
Jordan Y. Point higher, but I don't think it's bad, especially in this format where all the dragons are gonna get sniped. Almost every other team is gonna have at least 2 dragons.
Anyway, looking at this, yeah, we're good. Now, I guess now we can go to the PRs. Which, looking at them here, Michigan Muse should be 1. I'm just gonna say it now. Michigan Muse should be 1. They are 4.
Yes, yeah, we can all agree on that.
So I'd say just bump Michigan Muse to first. put the other 3 where they belong, then I'm 5th, and the rest are fine. To me. So, yeah, that looks like that's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you for joining us.
Very professionally done. If you criticize us, we will shank a bitch. And block you on Twitter.com and Discord and every other type of social media that we can find you in.
Yo,
we will
give me a
track
second.
What?
track your Google address and then come to your house, shank a bitch. If you decide to criticize us.
I'm criticizing this right now, give me a second.
Just super basic.
What?
This team is not number 1.
I said we moved Kuros to we moved Azur's number 1.
Okay, no, but the point is, 1 is not 1, 2 is not 2. Neither of those should be there.
I feel, I'm being honest.
No, but they should be significantly lower.
I feel like
Septile, you might as well just cancel this whole bit.
Jordan's team is not 14, it's like 3.
Jordan, not Jordan, Septile, just get rid of this whole thing. Like, it's practically irrelevant. Just,
Yeah.
you're gonna get people mad. We're gonna have to shit so many bitches because people are gonna criticize us so bad.
Yeah.
No, we need like one of those like things from Men in Black where they just erase memory.
Honestly, I don't mind with where I was placing Groudon. Like, it's fair. Like, other people seem to think I was higher, but...
This kind of hurts my brain, just a little. Like, it's just...
I like it.
What do I actually like this? Where's that place in the art?
Well,
Fair enough.
I don't know. Like, Seth, good on you for making these. I just don't agree with any replacements that you did.
Yeah, they look pretty.
But yeah, no.
I needed help. I didn't get any help with the rankings. I just looked at teams one look.
Ask you next time for help.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Now, tell CDI go!
Okay.
No.
So, yeah,
why did you rank Kyogre Groudon 14? Sad.
I know, why is Jordan number 14?
yeah, I need, yeah.
On the other side of the spectrum.
Honestly, yeah. I'm gonna rearrange these off stream, but yeah.
Besides from the Komala, besides from the Komala and the removal being terrible and the fact that you don't, that your dark resist is so beyond.
Dude, I'm telling you, I changed it to Hydreigon, which also...
Awful, but you don't have a dark,
Hydreigon gets default.
Yeah, I know that you fixed it, and now instead of being 8, now you're number 3 probably, because...
Also, Mega Alakazam, to be honest, is a lot better than...
But yeah, looking at that, so we're gonna do the parkings off stream. You guys on YouTube are gonna get draft analysis from CL Suglevs very soon, and week 1 and week 1 is gonna go up Monday, tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. So, or actually videos are gonna go up next week actually. So yeah, or draft analysis tomorrow if you want. Whatever. Week 1 tomorrow. No, I'm saying if other coaches want to record, they can. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for this stream. I hope to stream more in the future, but yeah, peace out, my Subtitle Squad, and to everyone else that's watching, thank you.
I thought you said subtitles, but not even.